evening.
Sandhya, good. I thought you are going to be delayed like last time. Okay, good. You are here. How did your day go?
Not bad, uncle.
It means it didn't go well. Huh? Okay, we finished that exercise 5.3 last time, but you have not done your homework. I won't be able to help you with your homework. If you send me your homework, then I can have a look at it and tell you if there is any issue. You have to do your homework, guys. Otherwise, what will happen? You will think that you know everything because when you are doing in the class, you understand. But when you start doing yourself, then you will have problems. So at least try out, one or two problems. If you're not able to do everything. Okay, this session, let's see. We will try to do some few problems. Okay. Let us move on now. The midpoint of a line segment is a point of bisection. Okay, so we are going to move beyond bisection and then try to do trisection. And then we will do multiple sections. And it is not so difficult at all. It's all very easy. So bisection means dividing into two equal parts. Okay. If you divide a line segment into three equal parts, then you have a trisection. How does trisection look? Look, this is a bisection. So one midpoint is there, two equal sides are there. Okay. Two equal sides are there and one midpoint is there. But trisection means you are going to have three equal sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So three equal sides is dividing. And so you will have 2 points that are dividing it. So 2 points you need to find out, P and Q, not only M. That's the difference. Now let us go and see how we do that. Okay, some theory, some basic theory. For a given line, okay, for a given line, there are 2 points of trisection, How is the method of obtaining this? It's similar to what we did in the case of locating bisection. Okay, we already did that, but here slightly more complicated. Here, let us assume P and Q in this diagram. P and Q are the points of trisection. Okay, P and Q are the points of trisection of the line segment. A is equal to x1, y1, B is equal to x2, y2. Okay, which is this point A1. This is the point A1 is equal to x1, y1. And this is the point B is equal to x2, y2. Okay, so P is the midpoint of AQ. From C, this is AQ. This line is AQ. And P is the midpoint of that line AQ. Okay, you divide it equally into 3. The same way, Q is the midpoint of this line PB. Okay, so that's also known. One more thing you need to see is that when we divide the line segment AB, okay, this line only we are dividing equally. This line you are dividing into 3 equal segments. When you drop down the x-axis, when you go down here, here also it's divided into equal segments. 1, 2, 3. This is equal to this. Okay. Same way, this side also it is dividing into 3 equal segments. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's dividing into 3 equal segments. So that is the magic of this division. So we understand that. Okay. Now the angles, triangles ACQ. Okay, this is one triangle. This is one triangle, and PBD. This is the other triangle. Okay, these two triangles are similar to each other. Okay, in geometry, you know that they are similar to each other. Okay, that's what we need to know. Let us get into that triangle and How do you get out of screen share? I want to make it smaller, okay, so that you can see everything. Okay. Now P is A comma B. I hope you are able to see. P is A comma B. Okay. This point P is A comma B. First, let us take that. Now, what is the value of that? That is, let us take the X value. Okay. X value is A, on the X axis. Okay. This value. This is the length A. Okay. A is equal to what? That is equal to OP dash. Okay. This is O and this is P dash. Okay, so OP dash. OP dash is equal to the length of this one, OA dash, plus the length of this one, A dash P dash. Okay, so OA dash plus A dash P dash. What is OA dash? OA dash is xi comma 0. Okay, so the A value is x of xi. Okay, that is xy. Plus, this is divided, we saw, no, three segments. So, this whole value is this whole value up to here is x2. Okay, this value up to here is x1. So suppose this were, let us say 11 and this was 2, x1 equal to 2 and x2 is equal to 11. Then x2 minus x1 is equal to 11 minus 2, that is equal to 9. Okay, so this length will be equal to 9. So that is why it is said x2 minus x1. Okay. So x1 plus x2 minus x1 divided by 3, because what? This whole length is to be divided by 3 equal parts. Okay. So when you divide that, you get this length plus this length, which is what we want. Okay, which is the length of A. This is the same thing. A. Okay. A, that is A we are getting. Okay. Now multiply this by 3. That is equal to 3 into x1 plus x2 minus x1 you take. So 3x1 minus x1 will become the whole thing by 3 you take. Okay. So 3x1 minus 2x1 equal to 2x1 plus x2 by 3. That's what you get. Okay. We get the point as is put in reverse, x2 plus 2x1 divided by 3. Okay. Always in convention, you take the second point value first and put the first point value second. Now you are getting here x1, x2 plus 2x1 by 3. Okay. In the same way, the other one will become y2 plus 2y1 by 3. That's all. Same way, other one will become. So what is a trisection point? Very simple. Okay, trisection means 3. So denominator will be 3. Then you have to have, okay, 1 of x2 plus 2 of x1. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is also equal to 3. Okay, like that you can understand. So x2 plus 2x1. Second point plus first point, 2 of first point divided by 3. Okay, because trisection you divide by 3. Midsection you just divide by 2. Okay, midpoint you divide by 2. Trisection means you divide by 3. Okay, M sections are, R sections are coming means you divide by R. Like that you have to take. We'll see that later. So we got the point x2 plus 2x1 by 3 plus y2 plus 2y1 by 3. Just there is a lot of noise. I'll just come back there. வீட்டுல இருந்து வேலை செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்கிறோம், சத்தம் போட்டு நிறுத்த போறியா இல்லையா நீ? கொரகாட்டி எத்தனை வாட்டி சொன்னாலும் திருந்தாது. Sorry, I hope the noise goes off. Let's see. Now you got the point. You got the point x2 plus 2 into x1 by 3 and y2 plus 2 into y1 by 3. Okay. Now let us do an example and we will try to see how we get that. Okay. Find the point of trisection of the line segment joining -2, 1 and 4, 8. Okay. -2, 1 and 4, 8. The line segment is -2, 1 and 4, 8. Okay. Now this is A and this is B. Find the points of trisection. That means you have to find the P and Q. Okay. And let P be A, B and Q be C, D. Okay. You just name. You can name it as X1, Y1 and X2, Y2 also you can name it. Now, what the value that we are talking about is, okay, A is equal to, this point is equal to x2 plus 2x1 by 3. Okay, and B is equal to this one, y2 plus 2y1 divided by 3. Okay, we forgot one more thing. Okay, let us go back to this thing. This is the first point that we found out. We found out the first point, the P point. Okay, this one was, this point we found out as x1 plus 2, x2 plus 2x1 by 3, y2 plus 2y2 by 3. Okay, through to y1 by 3. Okay, second point plus twice of first point. Okay, you assume there is 1, this 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Like that, you have to take it. Okay, in the top one. Here, bottom one, because trisection, tri means 3, so bottom will be 3. Okay, this is point Q. Okay, the same way, point, this is point P. Point Q will be the opposite of it. Okay, that will be 2x2 plus x1 by 3 and 2y2 plus y1 by 3. Okay, this is will be point Q. How you are arriving at that? Okay, that is what is shown that. Okay, let us say B. B is nothing but this value. This is B, right? So this is the height B. So B is nothing but OA dash. This is OA dash plus A dash P dash. Okay, this together. OA dash plus A dash P dash. See, that is why OA dash plus A dash P dash. OA dash is Y1, okay, because this length is Y1. This point is y1. Okay, so this length is y1. Okay, very simple. What is this one? Okay, this is the dividing of this entire line length into 3. This entire length is divided into 1, 2, 3 segments. Okay, so what is the entire length? This will be this point y2. Okay, so this is entire length y2, and this one you have to subtract from that. Okay, this will be y1 because here it is y1. Okay, this is 0, y1. Okay, so y2 minus y1 is this length. Okay, now divided by 3 equal parts, you get by divide by 3. So y2 minus y1 divided by 3. Okay, that is the length of A dash P dash, A double dash P double dash. Okay, so what you get is y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 3 you get. Okay, now multiply, take LCM as 3, you will get 3y1 plus y2 minus y1 by 3 you will get. 3y1 minus 2y1 again become 2y1 plus y2 by 3 it will become. Okay, so that is how you get the y dash. Okay, the same way you have to get for the other point Q also. You have to get for the other point Q also. Now how you will get for the other point Q? Okay, this value is y2. Okay, now what is this value up to here? Okay, what you have to do in order to get the point, let us say get the point C. Okay, In order to get the point C, either you can say x1 plus one portion of this plus one portion of this, or you can say totally x2 minus just one portion, this alone you will get. Okay, so you will get C. So C is equal to, here is taking x2 minus 1 point, what one portion is, this one portion length is how much, x2 minus x1 by 3. Again take LCM, 3x2 minus x2 minus x1 by 3. 3x2 minus x2 is going to be equal to 3x2 minus x2 is equal to 2x2 minus x1. Let us see what so this one is coming here. So C is equal to OQ dash, that is x2 minus so you can write it like this, x2 by 3 means 3x2 minus x2, this one minus into minus will become plus x1. Okay, so 3x2 minus x2 is equal to 2x2 plus x1 by 3. Okay, same way y is also will become 2y2 plus y1 by 3. That will become y is equal to. Okay, so the point for this is D. The point is D, CD. This is C. This is D. Okay, how to remember this? Remember the opposite of that. First one was y2 plus 2y1 by 3. Here it is 2y2 plus y1 by 3. Okay, like that you have to remember. Okay, point B is like this, point D is like that. Same way, point A is equal to x2 plus 2 x1 by 3. Okay, that's how you should remember. But point C you should remember as 2 2x2 plus x1 by 3. Okay, like that you should remember. Now when we go to the general form of it, it will become very easy. Okay, let us do this sum now, and we will understand this. Okay? How to apply the formula, we will easily understand. So here A and B, C and D, all of that you actually have to find out. Okay. So A is equal to x2 plus 2x1. Okay. So first thing what you are doing is you are taking x2, y2. This is x2, y2. This is x1, y1. Okay, you understand? Okay. So first time you are taking the second number, x2 number. You're taking x2, then 2x1 by 3. What is x2? X2 is 4 plus what is 2 into x1? X1 is minus 2 divided by 3. Okay, that is equal to 4 minus 4 divided by 3. 4 minus 4 is 0 by 3. Okay, so A is equal to 0. Now let us find out what is coming for B. B is equal to y2. Y2 is 8. Okay, 8. Y2 is 8 plus 2 into y1. Y1 is 1. Divided by 3 again. Okay, that is 8 plus 2 into 1 is
10 uncle.
I think,
10 by
no, -2 comma -1, the number is +2 into -1. Okay, so 8 minus 2 by 3. Okay, that is equal to 6 by 3. 6 by 3 is equal to 2. So the first point P, A comma B, is actually equal to 0 comma 2. Okay. Now let us do for Q, C comma D. Okay, C is equal to, like I said, x2 plus 2x1 badala 2x2 plus x1 by 3, and D is equal to 2y2 plus y1 by 3. Okay, this is what you have to now do. So let us say 2 into, what is x2? x2 is 4. 2 into 4 plus what is x1? -2 divided by 3. Okay, 2 into 4 is 8 minus 2 divided by 3. That is 6 divided by 3. That is 2. So C is equal to 2. Let us see what coming for D. D equal to 2 into y2. y2 is 8. y2 is 8 plus y1. y1 is -1 plus -1 divided by 2. That is equal to 16. 2 into 8 is 16 minus 1 by, sorry, by 3. By 3. Okay, that is equal to 15 by 3. It's equal to 5. Okay, therefore Q, which is Q C comma D, is equal to 2 comma 5. So it's equal to 2 comma 5. Okay, yes, that is the thing. Now this is a trisection. Now we will study section formula in a way that any ratio that you divide a line, any ratio m is to n that you divide a line, you can still get the points. Okay, you can still get the points. You put it on your screen, this one. I didn't put this before, no? We can do that. How to understand that? See, he is coming with a theory. This theory part is very simple. We studied bisection and trisection of a given line segment. There are only particular cases of the general problem of dividing a line, joining 2 points x1 and y1 and x2, y2 in the ratio m is to n. Okay, so studied bisection. There are okay. What will be trisection? Okay, so you got midpoint. Okay, this is 1:1. Okay, instead of that, you take anything, make it r is to 1. Okay, this is slightly more complex. Okay, so this is A, this is B, this is P. Okay, then AP by PB is equal to r is to 1, or AP is equal to r into PB. Okay, that's all is given there. Now, what is what you are getting out of this? So far, nothing. Let us move on and find. You will understand something more. Okay. So AP is equal to R into PB. Correct. AP is equal to R into PB. Now that line AP, what was that value? A, B, and P was here. Okay. P is x comma y. A is x1 y1. B is x2 y2. Okay. Once you get there, AP is equal to R into P. How you will get? AP is this distance. So x minus x1, this distance. Okay, whatever is going. X minus x1 is equal to R into PB. PB is equal to nothing but this distance. This total distance is x2. This distance is x. So x2 minus x, R into x2 minus x. That's all. Then you say x minus x1 equal to R into x2 minus rx. Okay. Take rx to the other side. X plus rx equal to rx2 plus rx1 plus x1. X1 is taken to this side. Okay. Okay. Now r into 1 plus x, this side, left side, equal to rx2 plus x1. And so you are going to get now x wait a second. X plus Rx you should get. Okay. X plus Rx. No, this is X plus Rx. Okay. So X plus Rx means X is taken out 1 plus R. Okay. Therefore, X equal to R X2 plus X1 divided by 1 plus R. Okay. So this is what you get. Same way you can get Y is equal to ry2 plus y1 by 1 plus r. Okay, like that you will get for y also you will get. Now that is what you are doing in this diagram. Okay, once you clear this diagram, you will see this is what you are getting. Okay, see what you got, x equal to rx2 plus x1 by r plus 1. Okay, so what is the point finally coming to? It's coming to r into x2 plus x1 by r plus 1 and r into y2 plus y1 by r plus 1. All the time you see the second point only is put first. x2 is only put first and y2 is only put first. Okay. Should remember that in your formula. I'm trying to help you remember the formula. Okay. Now, if instead of r is to 1, you take m is to n, then the formula becomes m into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus 1 and m to y2 plus n into y1 by m plus n. Okay. The denominator, how to remember the formula? Denominator is always, okay, if the line is divided in this way, A and B are divided in this way. Okay. What is this way? This part length is m times. This part length is n times. Okay. This is the point P, A comma B. Let us keep. Then, or x comma y. X comma y. Then, x is equal to m into x2. x2 will be this one. x2 comma y2 will be the second point B. Okay, this will be x1 comma y1, first point A. Okay, m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n. The same way, m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. Denominator always m plus n, both this m and plus n. Okay, that is denominator. Numerator is first m comes, second n comes. As usual, first x2 comes, then x1 comes. First y2 comes. This is from point B, then this is from point A. Okay, you should remember. First always y2 and y, then y1. First always x2 and then x1. Once you remember, there is nothing else. You understand and master this. Okay. Once you have mastered it, now let us go and do some problem. Let's do some problem. And one more thing is, section formula can be used only when the three given points are collinear. Okay, that means all this n x2 plus x1 by m plus n, all that, it works only if the points are on the same line. If it is a triangle or something, it's not on the same line. Okay, if it is not on the same line, then it doesn't work. Okay, which means it must be on this line. A, P, Q must be collinear. A, P, Q doesn't work. Then you won't get this formula. Okay. Then it's not true. Okay, that is very important. Let me post that. I don't know if I should I direct post that. Okay, I think I posted it. Anyway, let us forget. Now we'll go for an example. You'll understand very easily how to find the m is to n. Okay, find the coordinates of the point. Right? Are you listening? I mean, you're following. It's not much difficult. we don't need to know the theory also. You need to know the formula correctly. Okay. And you need to know that unless they are collinear, this formula cannot be applied. Okay. This formula cannot be applied. Yeah. What Sandhya?
Okay, uncle.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Example 5.17. Example 5.17. It's saying find the coordinates of the point which divide the line segment joining the points 3, 5. See 3, 5 is here. This is 3, 5. And the point 8, minus 10. This is 8, minus 10. It is dividing it internally in the ratio of 3:2. Okay. This is 3 times. This is 2 times. Okay. What will be the total times? 3 plus 2 will be 5 times. Okay. That is m plus n equal to 3 plus 2. That will be 5. Okay. You have to imagine that. Once you understand that, you know what the problem is. Okay. Okay. Now we know. Let us go and do it on the screen. That's better. Example 5.17. Okay. So these points are given. That divides the line segment internally 3:2. Okay. So by section formula, P of x comma y. What is P of x comma y? This line only. This point is x comma y. Okay. This is B. B is 8, minus 10. What is A? A is 3, 5. Okay. Now that is all given. Now what you have to do? You have to go and take P of x comma y is a point. Okay. X is equal to nothing but 2 into x2 plus x1 divided by sorry, not 2, m into plus n. Okay, divided by m plus n. That's what you're getting. What is m? M is said is 3. And what is n? N is said is 2. So this is n, this is n. Okay. So 3 into x2. X2 is what? B. Always x2 will come. 3 into 8 plus n is 2. Okay, n is 2. 2 into x1. What is x1? x1 is 3 into 3 divided by m plus n divided by 3 plus 2. Okay. So what that becomes? 3 into 8 is 24. 2 into 3 is 6 divided by 2. 3 plus 2 is how much? 5. Okay.
5.
So 24 plus 6 is 30. 30 divided by 5 will be 6. Okay. X equal to 6 you got. Okay. This one is equal to 6. Let us find the same way y. Here y. Y is equal to again m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. So m is again 3. Y2 is minus 10. M into minus 10 plus n is 2. Okay, 2 into y1. Y1 is 5 into 5 divided by m plus n divided by 3 plus 2. That is equal to 3 into minus 10 is minus 30 plus 10 divided by 5. Okay. Minus 30 plus 10 is equal to minus 20 by 5. That is equal to minus 4. That is equal to y. Okay. This is minus 4. So the point we needed is point P x comma y is actually 6 comma minus 4. All right. You got that? Very simple. That's all. Formula looked, derivation looked very tough and all that. But when you come to work out the problem, it is very simple. Okay. Very simple. Let me first let me paste this. Then we can go ahead. Well, let us try out the next one also. Next one is example 5.18. Example 5.18. Okay. In what ratio does the point -2, 4 divide the line segment joining the points? Okay, let us say A is -3, 6. Okay, and B is 1, -2. Okay, so something like that is there. What you are telling is, what ratio does the point -2, 4, -2, 4, this point is P. Okay, it is dividing the line AB. This is A, this is B. Okay, this is M, this ratio is M, this ratio is N. He wants to find out what is M and what is N. M is equal to what? N is equal to what? That is what the problem is asking for. Okay, and all 3 points are given. Oh, that is very easy to find. Okay, usually what he said, X is equal to 2x2 plus x1 by m plus n. Sorry, mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Now, what is that here? Here, x is -2. -2 is equal to m into x2. What is x2? x2 is 1. M into 1 plus, what is n? We don't know n. N into x1. What is x1? x1 is -3 into -3 divided by m plus n. Okay, take this the other side. -2 into m plus n is equal to m minus 3n. Okay, -3 into n. -2m minus 2n is equal to m minus 3n. Okay, now take this m this side. Okay, -2m minus m is equal to, and take this n this side, 2n minus 3n. Okay, -2m minus m is -3m is equal to 2n minus 3n is minus n, or 3m equal to n, removing the minus both sides. Okay, so m by n, take this here, is equal to, take this 3 here, is equal to 1 by 3. That means m is to n is equal to 1:3 ratio. That's all we found out. M. You don't have to use the other formula for y also, but if you use y formula also, same result 1:3 should come. You don't have to prove it twice, you just have to prove it once. Either you can use this formula, or you can use y is equal to my2 plus ny1 by m plus n formula, and substitute what? 4 equal to m into y2 will be -2 plus n into y1 will be 6 divided by m plus n, and then you find out the same thing. Okay, that also is possible. We will leave it at this. Let me paste this here. Wait, first I have to paste this. Okay. Okay. Now, example for 5.18 over. Okay, let us do example. Example 5.19. What are the coordinates of B if point 2 -2, 3 divides the line segment joining A? Okay, here is one line segment. Okay, A is given as -3, 5, and B is not given. So B is x2, y2. There is a point here, and the point is P. P is -2, 3. It divides this internally in the ratio of 1:6. M is equal to 1, N is equal to 6. Okay, now this data is given. From this, is telling what is x2, what is y2, we have to find. Okay, that also is very simple. Just apply the formula, you will see that the value automatically resolves. Okay, minus 2, which is this one, x. Okay, minus 2 is equal to 2 into x2 plus x1. x1 is minus 3 plus minus 3 divided by m plus, so not 2 into, m into 1 into, sorry, I'm still doing the trisection formula. Okay, m is 1. 1 into x2. x2 we don't know. Plus n is 6. 6 into x1. This is x1. Okay, this is y1. Okay, 6 in x. So 6 into minus 3 divided by m plus n. M is 1, n is 6. Okay, so that is equal to x2 not plus x2 minus 18 divided by 7 equal to minus 2. Take this 7 the other side. Minus 14 is equal to x2 minus 18. Okay, take this 18 the other side. 18 minus 14 is equal to x2. Correct? 18 minus 14 equal to x2. What is x2 then? 4. So easily you found out x2. Same way use for getting y2 also. This one, this is 3. 3 is equal to m into y2 plus n into y1 divided by m plus n. This is the formula. Okay. M is 1. 1 into y2. What y2 we don't know. 1 into y2 plus n is 6. Okay. 6 into y1. What is y1? y1 is 5. Okay. y1 is 5. 6 into 5. Divided by m is 1. n is 6. Okay. That is y2 plus 30 divided by 7 equal to 3. Take this 7 this side. 21 is equal to y2 plus 30. Okay. Take this 30 this side. 21 minus 30 is equal to y2. Minus 9 equal to y2. Okay. So the point B, x2 comma y2 is equal to 4 comma minus 9. Okay. That's all. 4 comma minus 9. Okay. That's all you are getting. Shall we see the textbook, what they have proved? Yeah, they have also proved the same thing. 4 comma minus 9. Okay. Any of you want to do the first sum now? Let us see how much we can do. 45 minutes over. Maybe 3 sums we can do next weekend and do it next week. Or 1 sum you can do for homework. Let me do 1 and 4. And you can do 2 and 3. All right, guys. I do 1 and 4. You can do 2 and 3.
Okay, uncle.
Exercise 5.4 now. Let us do first sum. Find the coordinates of the point which divides a line segment joining the points. Here is a line segment. That line segment is AB. A is 4 comma minus 3. B is 9 comma 7. Okay. It divides the whole thing in the ratio of 3:2. M is equal to 3. N is equal to 2. Okay. This is point P, X comma Y. He's asking to find what is X and Y values of P. Okay. X equal to, we can say 3 into x2 plus 2 into x1 divided by 3 plus 2. That's all. That is the formula, m plus n. So x2 is what? 3 into x2 is 9. 3 into 9 plus 2 into x1. x1 is 4. 2 into 4 divided by 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, that is equal to 27 plus 8 by 5. How much is 27 plus 8? It's 37 by 5. That is equal to 7. X equal to 7. Okay. This one is 7. What? Let us see what is y. Y is equal to, same way, m into m is 3 here. M into y2 plus n is 2 here. M into y1 divided by m plus n. M plus n. Okay, we got that. Y is equal to, what is y2? Y2 is 7. 3 into 7 plus 2 into, what is y1? Y1 is minus 3. Divided by 3 plus 2 is 5. That is 3 into 7 is 21 minus 6 by 5. What is 21 minus 6? 15. 15 by 5. Okay. 15 by 5, y is equal to 15 by 5 means 3.
3.
Very good. 3. So the point P x comma y that you are asking for is equal to 7 comma 3. That's all very simple. Okay. Very simple. We solve the problem. Let us post this one. Okay. 1 is done. 2 you do for homework. 2 you do for homework. I'll do 3 now.
Uncle,
Yeah, I'll do
you
4.
have sent it to someone else, Uncle.
Oh. Oh, I'm sending to someone else. Oh. One moment. I think that person will not know what I'm doing. Wait a second. Let me send it to you. Okay, thanks for pointing out. Okay, that issue is solved now. Okay, what problem we finished? 1 we finished. 2 you can do. You want me to do 3 or 4? I will do 4. Okay, 4 is the 2 and 3 you do for homework. Find the coordinates of the points of a trisection of a line segment joining the points A is minus 5 comma 6. B is 4 comma minus 3. Let us say these are C and D. Now you find it out. That's what is telling. Now we know that the point C, let us say this is A comma B and D is C comma D. Or we'll keep it as P and we'll keep it as Q. That is always safer. P A comma B. A value. What is A value? X2, 2 into X2 plus X1 by 3. Okay. That is the value for trisection. You can also derive it from the same formula. Same formula is what? M plus N. That formula also you can derive it. What is that M plus 1 formula? M is equal to 1. M is equal to 1. And N is equal to 2. Okay. So that means x2 plus 2x1 divided by m plus 1, 1 plus 2. Okay. That is equal to x2 plus 2x1 divided by 3 it will become. Now let us do, what is x2? This is x2. x2 is 4. So 4
Uncle,
plus, yeah.
Uncle, how to find the M and N, Uncle?
No, for trisection. Trisection means one line will be divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If you divide it into 3 AB, if you divide it into 3 equal parts, okay, this is three equal parts. Line is divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3 equal parts. Okay. This point is P, this point is Q. Okay. And this is A, this is B. Now, if you take the general formula is AB, there is a point, it divides in the ratio of M is to N you take. Okay. General formula, M is to N. If you take, what is the formula for P, X, comma, Y? X is equal to M into X2 plus N into X1 divided by M plus N. Correct? Correct or not? This is the formula.
Okay, Uncle.
Okay, now what has happened is in a trisection, okay, this is 1 times and this is 2 times. Agreed? In a trisection, M is 1 times and that is 2 times for P. Correct? Because what? We're dividing into 3 sections. Okay. This part is 1 part. This is 2 parts. 2 parts. So N is 2, M is equal to 1. So the generalized way you put it like that, it will come. Okay. Therefore, 1 into x2 plus 2 into x1 divided by M plus 1. M plus 1 is what? 1 plus 2. That is 3 divided by 3. x2 plus 2x1 divided by 3. That is what you got earlier. So you don't need to remember the trisection formula separately because you can derive it from the general formula M plus N, no, section formula, you can derive it. Okay, you can derive it from the section formula. But if you want to remember the trisection formula separately also, fine. Okay, that's what I told you. Always take the second one, second point. Second point, x2, y2 will be the coming first here. Okay. Where to put the 2 for a trisection, that is where you will be stumbling. Okay. If you understand this M is equal to 1, N is equal to 2 in this point, M is equal to 1, N is equal to 2, then you can easily put, okay, oh, M is 1, so 1 only. Then N is 2, so you put 2 here. You can easily remember. That's what I told you. So this formula can be easily remembered. If you know the section formula, you don't need to separately use mug the formula for the trisection. You can derive it automatically from the section formula itself.
Okay, Uncle. Understood.
Good. So M into x2, M is 1 here. Okay. So x2 is 4 plus 2 into x1. 2 into x1. What is x1? x1 is minus 5. 2 into minus 5 divided by 1 plus 2 is 3. That is equal to 4 minus 10 divided by 3. That is equal to 4 minus 10 is minus 6 by 3. That is equal to minus 2. So A is equal to minus 2. Okay. Similarly, let us find B. B is equal to y2 plus 2y1 by 1 plus 2. That is 3. Okay. What is y2? Y2 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 2 into y1. What is y1? 6. 2 into 6 divided by 3. Minus 3 plus 2 into 6 is 12 divided by 3. 12 minus 3 is 9 divided by 3. That is equal to 3. So B is equal to 3. B is equal to 3. A is equal to minus 2. So P of A comma B is equal to minus 2 comma 3. This is the first point. This point is minus 2 comma 3. You got it. Okay. Now what you have to do, this is where the eraser is a big problem here. Oh shit. Cannot delete it. Deleting is a big problem in this software. Okay, what I'll do, let us shrink it up. And then we will do the sum. Then get some space. Okay, that is A comma B. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out Q. Q is C comma D. Okay, first let us find C. How to find C? C is equal to, again, M into x2 plus n into x1 divided by m plus n. This is the general formula, okay? But when you're using the section formula and you are doing like this, Q is here, A, B is here, okay? So this B you already found out, P you found out. Q is 2 times and QB, AQ is 2 times and QB is 1 time. So M is equal to 2, N is equal to 1 now. Okay, now you substitute, it will be very easy. 2 into x2 plus 1 into x1 divided by, again, m plus 1. This is all the formula. That is means 2x2 plus x1 by 3. What is that? X2 is what? X2 is 4. Okay. 2 into 4 plus, what is x1? X1 is minus 5. Minus 5 divided by 3. So 8 minus 5 divided by 3 is equal to, 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 by 3 is equal to 1. So C is equal to 1. Okay. This one is equal to 1. Let us see the other point. Same way, D is equal to m into y2 plus n into y1 divided by m plus n. Again, m plus n is 2 plus 1. Okay. M is 2. 2 into y2 plus 1 into y1. Okay. What is y2? Y2 is minus 3. Correct. 2 into minus 3 plus 1 into what is y1? Y1 is 6. Into 6 divided by 3. Minus 6 plus 6 divided by 3. That is equal to 0 divided by 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So D is equal to 0. So the point Q is equal to, point Q, C comma D is equal to 1 comma 0. Okay. C is 1, D is 0. 1 comma 0. That is the point. Okay. That is how we should deal with that. So AB is equal to minus 2 comma 3. CD is equal to 1 comma 0. That is what he's asking. Find the coordinates of the points of the trisection of the line segment. Okay. I taught you now how to use the generic section formula itself in order to find out for trisection. Okay. So that you are now aware of that. Okay. Y2 comes on this side, M is equal to 2, because this is 2/3 the length. Okay. This part is 2/3 the length. That part is 1/3 the length. So this is 2 and that is 1. The ratio is 2:1. So M is equal to 2, N is equal to 1. If you are finding for the other way, if you are finding for point P, then M is equal to 1 and N is equal to 2, because this length is 2, this length is 1. Okay, for P, X, comma, Y. That way you'll have to use that. So there you'll have to use 1 into x2 plus 2 into x1 by 3. That's how you are getting it. X is equal to. That's how you are getting. All right. Let me post this also. I should be careful where I am posting, because this thing I am posting correctly now. No? They will also be thinking. Thank you for pointing me out. Okay. So class is over. Now what you have to do? You have to do second sum and third sum for homework. Okay. Then next class Wednesday we'll finish 5, 6, 7 and start coordinates of the centroid.
Yes, uncle.
Once we finish that, this month we should finish exercise 5.5 and 5.6. Okay, that means we should finish coordinate geometry this month. Okay, in October we should start next chapter. We'll be doing very good.
Okay, uncle.
We are doing very good progress, because statistics, probability, trigonometry, mensuration. 4th chapter you have finished in 2 months. Okay. After that, we can go slowly. Okay.
Okay, uncle.
Okay, sorry, mensuration also you finished. Coordinate geometry.
Yeah, uncle.
5 chapters we are finishing in 2 months. After that, we can grow slowly and take geometry, all of that more easily.
Okay,
Algebra
uncle.
and real numbers is always the toughest in your class. 10th standard
Real
also,
numbers is actually a little bit easy, uncle, because they've already learned it.
you already
So-
learnt it. So
Yes, uncle. We already learned
when we
real
do it
numbers.
again second time, you will
Mm.
find it easy. That's what I told you. You will be learning everything 2 times.
Yes,
Because
uncle.
other tuition teachers, they will be covering only the subjects that the school is handling.
Yes, uncle.
That way, it is not very useful. But now you are learnt it freshly. When you come, when your school is going to teach you coordinate geometry, last 5, you will be an expert already.
Yeah, yes, uncle.
That will be very useful for you. Okay, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, uncle. Bye, uncle.
Bye-bye.
Bye, uncle.
Bye, Sandhya. Bye, Arpana.